LB 531 requires DED to create a grant program to determine the North and South Omaha Recovery Grant Program awards. Again, there's the issue of the separation of powers. DED is the executive branch, and it makes awards. The special committee of the legislature is a part of the legislative branch, and it makes the laws. Applications must be submitted to DED because DED is legally required to review proposals, and only DED can make grant awards, not the special legislative committee. DED will conduct a thorough review of all projects to ensure proper use of taxpayer funds and to maximize program impact. It is also the responsibility of DED to prioritize projects identified in the coordination plan, but DED still reserves the right to make the final award determinations.
DED designed the Small Business Support Grant Program to be as accessible as possible for small businesses, and the interview process improves program accessibility. The interview process is easier than a formal written application. Small businesses are not grant writers, and the conversation is a little bit easier. The interviews also allow DED to gather information necessary to conduct an economic impact analysis. The interview is a conversation to gather the information that's needed so that this analysis can be conducted. And the economic impact analysis ensures maximum return on investment for every dollar invested in the North and South Omaha communities.
DED is neutral on the work produced by the Economic Recovery Special Committee of the Legislature, including the Olsson Plan. It is important to remember that DED is a part of the executive branch of government, and the Special Committee of the Legislature is a part of the legislative branch. DED was not involved in the selection of Olsson as a contractor. However, DED is legally required to use the coordination plan, pursuant to LB 531. However, DED also has the responsibility to conduct due diligence and thorough review of every proposal to protect taxpayer dollars and maximize program impact.
To access official, accurate, and the most up-to-date information on the North and South Omaha Recovery Grant Program from the Department of Economic Development, we encourage you to visit the North and South Omaha Recovery Grant Program webpage on our website. There you'll find information including a program manual, frequently asked questions document, and official timelines for each of the programs, as well as the contact information for each of our program managers. Our program managers are also a source of trusted information and can help guide any questions that you might have about the program. In addition, DED will send out official press releases and communications via email and from DED's official social media accounts. Please rely on those sources of information that come directly from DED when it comes to the North and South Omaha Recovery Grant Program. LB 531 required DED to use the coordination plan as a guiding document in program development. DED reviewed that plan, including multiple aspects of the plan, stakeholder input from public engagement conducted by the Economic Recovery Special Committee of the Legislature, the economic impact analyses, and the coordination plan recommendations. DED also looked at every single proposal that was submitted in the appendices and used all of that information to develop a program that would maximize impact for the North and South Omaha communities.
Yes, you still may apply. If your proposal is listed in the coordination plan or appendices, you may apply for one of the NSORG programs. If your program was not recommended in the coordination plan, but still appears with all the other proposals in the appendices, you may apply for NSORG. DED has a variety of resources available, including written materials and technical assistance, to ensure the grant programs are accessible to all. We have resources on our website, such as the program manual and FAQs. We also have office hours in North and South Omaha, and additionally, you may contact the program manager by accessing their information on the website. The program manager can help applicants understand grant program regulations.
When it comes to confidentiality, when you're dealing with the government, documents are subject to the Public Records Act under Nebraska state statutes. However, businesses and organizations should note any proprietary documents and mark them accordingly to put DED on notice about any information that might be used to gain a competitive business advantage. Applicants should review the Public Records Act, and if there are any exceptions as to why the documents shouldn't be shared under the public records law, they should note that in the appropriate place.
DED is committed to using available resources to expand economic opportunity to all Nebraskans. In LB 1024, the legislature found the social and economic challenges in North and South Omaha have persisted for multiple generations, partly fueled by past racial segregation and the historical practice known as redlining. DED has established offices in North and South Omaha and has actively engaged community stakeholders on community and business needs. Throughout our work in the North and South Omaha communities, DED envisions an economically healthy North and South Omaha where the economic prosperity of Nebraska is accessible to all.
As a public agency, DED strives to provide open and transparent communication to the public as much as possible. DED has compiled questions regarding the NSORG program and has provided answers in an FAQ document on the NSORG website. In the program manual, DED has explained the process that DED follows for reviewing and scoring applications, including the scoring criteria for each application cycle and the weight DED gives to each area when ranking applications. Individuals who have questions about the NSORG program are encouraged to attend DED's office hours in the North and South Omaha DED offices and reach out to the appropriate program manager whose contact information can be found on the NSORG website.